Okay, so here's your, let's see, jumpers run from Saturday. Ooh, nice, Becky. Nice blind. Oh yeah, I remember this course. Run, Becky, run. Wow, okay, so this run is actually pretty nice. And I'm not going to have a lot to say. But let's see. Okay, I can be really, really picky then. Okay, so I see you're kind of starting with her, which is good because she tends to start slow, and I totally agree that that's what you should do. So that does make that front cross a tad bit late, but I think that it's probably worth it so that you're not doing a long lead out with her. I didn't like how you stopped right there. I don't like that. That was one of the two things that I saw that I didn't like. So, if you can feel yourself that you're waiting for her enough to stop, just go deeper into the pocket, okay? Because stopping like that right there, that's just not good. It's giving the dog zero information, and it's going to cause her just a tad, tiny bit of questioning of, what are you doing? You do a good job, though, of accelerating and getting down this line for the blind. But see, I think it would have been a little bit easier for you, even though you're ahead, even if you just gone deeper in here, because you would still be ahead of her, right? But then by going in deeper, so like if you went in deeper, like where that arrow is, and then by the time she takes that jump and then you're pulling away, you're actually cueing a better turn than you are right now by sort of standing still. Okay, and then if you had gone in deeper and then pulled away, the blind cross would have been a little bit easier. I mean, you pull it off and you're kind of hustling to get there, and you pull it off and it's pretty nice. Okay, it's a minor criticism, okay, but I don't like the stopping. And here again, you really slow down. It's hard to see because of Joni's head. But here, you put your arm out and you really decelerate. And then you're like waiting, and then you throw your arm back out. Well, I don't know if you can predict that this is going to happen when you're walking the course or not. But in this this is a pinwheel basically, right? There's a jump right here behind Joni's head. The dog's path is significantly longer than yours. And you don't have anywhere to go because you're going to the weave poles, right? So when you're walking a pinwheel like this where you've got like the weaves or maybe a contact or something where, it's not like a straight tunnel where you're not going to be able to catch up with the dog, you should just plan on coming really deep into this pinwheel. There's no reason not to. Because then what happens is you come in here, you decelerate, and there's those shoulders kind of turning a little bit early. See, here's the dog taking off, and your shoulders are turned a little bit early. It's okay. I mean, and now you're really decelerating. You're throwing the arm back out. But if you had just come in here deep and come even really close to this white jump, then you have that much more motion, and you'll be able to catch up with her and get back ahead of her when she's in the weaves, right? So you get her in the weaves. It looks good. You're a little bit ahead. Do a nice front right as she's exiting. That's good timing. This was very nice. Okay, again there you hesitate. You get her over this jump. I'll show it again in slow motion, but you get her over this jump, and then you pause and you send her to the tunnel. with how this dog runs and how she's, I mean, sometimes she's fast and sometimes she's not fast, but either way, it doesn't matter. No matter what kind of dog you run, your speed, you shouldn't have these like stop and goes. It should be more accelerations and decelerations, but there shouldn't be these like running and then stopping and standing still. Okay? And so you get her over this jump, and then she goes over this jump, and then you kind of pause and stand still while she goes into the tunnel. I mean, you're not standing still. It's like for a split second right there. I just don't like that. And then you get moving, and you call her, and you get running, and the end is really nice, Becky. It's nice. Really nice. You said a really nice line. Perfect.